to the front and up close. Help me connect group 2. Perfect. All the whale down, go close.
For your own safety, please remain fully seated with all those hands, arms, feet, legs, and fingers inside this boat. And parents, supervising children, so our story doesn't take any unexpected turns. Now, most people travel to magical places through pages of a book, but for those who do it in person, whether it be down a rabbit hole or sprinkled with a bit of pixie dust, they can find it quite magical, or even menacing. But don't worry, folks, so it appears we're going through the jaws of Monstro the Whale, the very same whale that swallowed Pinocchio. Of course, if you thought Monstro was scary, in the cave coming up to the left, it's the home of the big bad wolf. He's constantly after the 3 little pigs who luckily live across the water in their 3 houses. One made out of straw, one made out of sticks, and one made out of guaranteed wolf-proof bricks. Now, just around the riverbed, coming up to the left is the quaint English village that's home to Alice, where one golden afternoon she chased the white rabbit and fell down the rabbit hole, and then fell down, down, down into Wonderland. Of course, things get curious and curious in the man. There are many fascinating places here that like to inspire storytellers. Places like London Park off to the right, where Peter Pan, Joe and Wendy, and Michael Darling first flew, with the help of Tinkerbell's pixie dust off to Neverland, where they never ever got to grow up. Or places like Agrabah, straight ahead, a city of mystery and enchantment, where a street rat named Aladdin first bumped into Princess Jasmine in the marketplace and stole her heart. Though they come from 2 separate worlds, thanks to the power of love and that of a blue genie, they were married and now live in a Sultan's palace. These magical places here is where love shines, like the twinkling lights in the archways above us, the very same ones that Aladdin and Jasmine soared over sideways and under. On their first magic carpet ride, there is no in the world. All of our stories here, folks, are filled with love and light, but they have their dark places as well. Places like the Cave of Wonders, straight ahead. It's said that there's a curse that can only be lifted by the genie of the lamp. Legend has it though, once the genie is set free from that lamp, he'll grant 3 wishes. Now let's all try and make a wish, and let's see if it comes true. Snow White made a wish for safety after she fled the evil queen and came across a cozy forest cottage just off to the right. It's the home of the 7 dwarfs who offered her shelter and thanks for her kindness, and beyond that's their diamond mine where they like to whistle while they work. And Cinderella made a wish to go to the ball, but her wicked stepmother forbade it and locked her up in the blue roof chateau that's off to the left. Thanks to her fairy godmother though, folks, she was able to attend. But incidentally, by midnight, her carriage did turn back into a pumpkin, and it's still there, up on that bridge. Well, magic has limits, thankfully love doesn't. And now Cinderella and her prince live happily ever after in their castle atop the hill. Like Cinderella once said, a dream is a wish that your heart makes. Whether those be dreams of happily ever afters, or literal dreams inspired by bedtime stories that put babies off to sleep on worlds of golden powers. Like that off to the left, which was inspired by the 1933 silly symphony cartoon Lullaby Land. Folks, there's magic everywhere here in Storybook Land. Even in the plants made small with the help of Rosetta's pixie dust, so they never ever have to grow up. Just like the Lost Boys of Neverland. And this part is one of the reasons why Storybook Land was the ultimate favorite of master storyteller Walt Disney, and still inspires stories to this day. Such stories like The Wind in the Willows with Mr. Mole's modest home front on the water's edge coming up to the left with his neighbor Mr. Toad. But sorry folks, J. Thaddeus Toad isn't home at the moment, where he's with his motor car in Fantasyland, going nowhere in particular. And beyond that, the kingdom of Fair and Fair, castle at bay, ship at anchor, and frozen ice palace in the snow-covered mountains. Their sisters Anna and Elsa meet frozen friends, Olaf, Kristoff, and Sven, and they all discover something more powerful than Elsa's magic, the power of love. Straight ahead is the Alpine village that's home to Geppetto, a wood carver who carved a little wooden boy named Pinocchio and wished him to be a real boy. After Pinocchio saved Geppetto from the belly of Monstro the Whale, the Blue Fairy granted that wish. Geppetto's wish is like that made in all so many fairy tales, like the one that led a little mermaid named Ariel to follow Prince Eric to his castle coming up to the right. Once there, she was inspired to give up her life under the sea, take her first steps on an unsteady lake, and to fulfill her dream to become part of our world. Ariel's Storybook begins in the shadow of her father, whose crisis and another life to live in that from the family to her. Her parents recall her Storybook from reading, and living happily ever after. And with that, folks, that is the last piece of magic here at Storybook Land. Will you please remain fully seated with all hands, arms, and fingers inside the boat? We are pulling up to the dock. Alrighty, so please make sure we are staying fully seated in our seats until I give a count to 3, so we can all stand up all at once for balance purposes, so no one takes a trip under the sea.